Hello from Seoul. Sometimes you crave a savory beef stir fry and noodles at the same time. But you know what? Cooking two separate dishes at once is just too much work. But don't worry about it. That's exactly why I combine those two. Today, we're gonna combine two of your absolute favorites, beef stir fry and noodles. That's right, we're making beef and broccoli noodles. Juicy tender beef, crunchy broccoli, and noodles that soak up every bit of that flavorful sauce. Trust me, once you slurp this bad boy, you won't be able to stop eating it. For this, you'll need some beef, broccoli, green onions, garlic, and noodles. Super simple, right? For the noodles, I'm just gonna use these frozen wheat noodles that have been sitting in my freezer forever. But egg noodles, udon noodles, or even spaghetti noodles work beautifully in this recipe. So just use whatever you have on hand. Trust me, it's all gonna be delicious. First, get yourself 300 grams of beef and cut them into nice bite-sized pieces. Takeout restaurants usually use flank steak for this dish, but I was too lazy to go grocery shopping and these boneless short ribs were just sitting in my fridge. So I'm just gonna use this bad boy. Yeah, I know it's a bit fancy for a stir fry, but a better cut means a much happier face on my hangry bird at home. Remember, gentlemen, happy wife, happy life. Now, to marinate our beef, add half a tablespoon of soy sauce, half a tablespoon of Shaoxing wine, a quarter teaspoon of white pepper, a quarter teaspoon of baking soda, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 1 tablespoon of oil, and give it a good massage. What? No Shaoxing wine at home? Don't worry about it. Mirin, sake, or dry sherry will do the same job for you. So just use whatever you have at home. It's all gonna be delicious. And once that's done, cover it with the plastic wrap and marinate in the fridge. While they're having a great time in the fridge, let's prepare the veggies. First, take 2 to 3 green onions and thinly slice them. As always, the whites are gonna be stir-fried to infuse our oil, and the greens are gonna be used for a beautiful garnish. So make sure you keep them separate, like this. Next, smash 3 cloves of garlic and finely chop them. And then grate a small knob of ginger. About 2 teaspoons would be perfect. This time, let's prep another star of this dish, broccoli. Take half a pound of broccoli and cut it into bite-sized pieces. You can absolutely use the stems for this recipe, but since we're making a pretty version today, we're only gonna use the florets. What? You wanna make it look even prettier? Then go grab those leftover carrots lying in your fridge and just thinly slice them. Trust me, this teeny tiny little thing will give you that restaurant vibe. Alright, before we start cooking, let's make the sauce. In a small container, add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, 1 teaspoon of dark soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of Shaoxing wine, 1 teaspoon of chicken bouillon powder, a quarter cup of water, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, a few shakes of black pepper, and give it a good mix. What? You wanna take this dish to the next level? Then bring this bad boy over here. MSG. And just add a pinch, but it's totally optional. By the way, we have all the instructions and a list of ingredients on our blog, aaronandclaire.com. So please visit here if you need a written recipe. Alright, we're set. Let's get cooking. Bring a pot of water to a boil with a little bit of salt and blanch your broccoli and carrot for about 1 minute. What? This looks kind of a hassle? Then just steam them in the microwave with a splash of water. Pretty good tip, right? Once that's done, shock them in some ice water. It's gonna help keep that vibrant green color. Remember, green always makes your dish look fancy. Fancy, fancy. Now, to cook the noodles, fill your pot with some water and bring it to a boil. Once it starts to boil, add in your noodles and cook according to the package instructions. Once they are cooked, drain and coat them with a little bit of oil. This will keep them from sticking together, so they'll be much easier to stir fry later. This time, in a large wok or pan, add 1 tablespoon of oil and heat it over high heat. Once it gets nice and hot, add the marinated beef, spread them out in a single layer, and then let it sear for about 1 minute or until the bottom gets beautifully golden brown. This is where all the flavor magic happens. If your pan isn't hot enough, you'll end up steaming the meat instead of searing it. So make sure your pan is really hot before you start. What? You wanna know this kind of tip more and more? I'm so glad you brought that up because everything you need is in these 2 books. Trust me, with these bad boys, Simply Korean and Beyond Korean, you can cook 200 East Asian dishes like Korean, Chinese, Japanese, and even Korean fusion dishes like a pro. So don't forget to check them out. The link is in the description. Once the bottom turns nice and golden brown, flip and cook the other side for about 1 to 2 minutes. Here, you don't have to cook it all the way through because we're gonna stir fry one more time with our beautiful aromatics. Alright, once that's done, let's remove it from the wok and set that aside. Now in the same wok, add 1 tablespoon of oil and heat it over high heat. Once it's heated, add the white parts of the green onions, garlic, ginger, and saute those for about 1 minute. Once your kitchen smells absolutely incredible, throw in the noodles, broccoli, carrots, beef, and stir fry everything together for about 1 minute or until everything is coated with our beautiful aromatic oil. Now give the sauce a quick stir and pour it in. And then just keep tossing it around for about 1 to 2 minutes. That's it, nothing complicated, right? There's literally no reason not to try this at home. Once everything is nicely coated and shiny, turn the heat off. And add the green onions, 1 teaspoon of toasted sesame oil, and give it a final mix. Alright, looks like it's done. Let's plate this up. Transfer everything nicely onto a serving plate. And garnish with our loved green onions on top. How does it look? It looks absolutely gorgeous, right? You wanna know how it tastes? Alright, let's call our taste tester.
Claire.
Woo! Beef and broccoli noodles? It looks and sounds super delicious. Let's give it a try. 누나, 어때? 엄청 맛있어 보이지? 훈이 좋아하는 브로콜리도 이렇게 잔뜩 있네. 양념이 조금 되어 있어서 우리 훈이는 아쉽지만 그래도 또 좋아하는 치즈를 선물로 줄게요. 엄마 먹는 동안 우리 훈이도 치즈 잘 맛있게 먹어. Cheers! 그릇이랑 뭔가의 프리젠테이션 느낌이 왜 호텔 중식당 있지? 거기에 있는 메뉴판에 있는 그런 음식같이 보이네. 맛도 그것처럼 고급지길 바랍니다. 와, 고기도 아주 연해 보이네요. Cheers! 이빨이 없어도 그냥 잇몸으로도 훈이도 먹을 수 있을 정도로 아주 부드럽고 육즙이 잘 잡혀있는 게 너무 맛있다. 이 메리네이드는 진짜 실패가 없는 것 같아. 비프 앤 브로콜리 누들이니까 이번엔 브로콜리. 훈이 아삭아삭한 소리 들려? 식감은 아삭아삭하니 제대로 살아있는데 팬에서 살짝 씌워돼가지고 불향이 입혀진 게 너무 좋네. 맛있다. Noodles. Cheers. 너무 맛있잖아. 야, 스파게티 면은 좋아하기는 하지만 이 면 특유만의 그 쫄깃쫄깃하고 부드러움이 너무 맛있어. 그리고 면에 있는 약간의 그 전분기가 소스를 쫙쫙 빨아당겨가지고 정말 그 맛있는 소스를 온전히 입에서 한가득 느낄 수 있게 이 면이 딱 그 역할을 해주는 것 같아. 그 소스는 짭조름하면서도 왜 아로마틱 베지터블 있잖아. 그 향들이 온전히 배어있어가지고 진짜 향긋하니 진짜 맛있다. 우리가 비프 앤 브로콜리 스터프라이가 원래 맛있는 걸 알잖아. 밥이랑 먹어도 너무너무 맛있고 좋은데 면이랑 진짜 또 금상첨화네. 너무너무 맛있어. 따로 뭐 야채 챙겨서 먹을 필요도 없고 따로 탄수화물 챙겨 먹을 필요 없고 한 그릇에 온전히 단백질, 야채, 탄수화물 다 있으니까 너무 좋은 것 같아. 더 줘요? 리필? 아이요. 옳지. 예상은 했지만 진짜 맛있다. It's It's a foolproof recipe. You should give this a try. If you do, I'm sure you'll regret it. It's that good. Hope you guys try and enjoy. Bye. 훈아, 우리 구독자들한테 한번 인사해줄까? 우리 훈이 인사 이제 잘하잖아. 인사. 그래 손으로 바이바이. 한 번 더. 훈아 한 번만 더 해달래. 아빠 요청. 한 번 더. 바이바이. 인사. 인사. 잘한다. 그렇지.
Today, I showed you how to make beef and broccoli noodles, one of my absolute favorite noodle stir fries of all time. How was it? Super quick and easy, right? Chewy bouncy noodles that soaked up all the savory sauce paired with juicy tender beef. This combo is truly irresistible. Honestly, I could eat this every day for a week. So please give this a try. If you do, I promise you won't regret it. Alright, this is it for today, and I'll see you next time.